Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Mingalaba.
I am Mimian Noel, and with me is Naychi. Today, we'd like to share with you some interesting facts about Myanmar culture. Myanmar, also known as Burma, is a sovereign state in Southeast Asia. Myanmar is bordered by India and Bangladesh to its west, Thailand and Laos to its east, and China to its north and northeast. Naychi, do you know the importance of family in Myanmar culture?
Of course, family is possibly the most important pillar of the Myanmar culture. In a typical family, the father is considered the spiritual head of the household. He always hands his monthly salary over to the mother, who manages family expenses. Traditionally, children are taught to take care and love their grandparents when they are old. They also believe that supporting their parents and grandparents in their old age is an important way to show their gratitude for raising them. Myanmar people generally do not leave their parents' household until they get married. However, this attitude is starting to see some change.
Well, Naychi, you really do know a lot about family in Myanmar. Unlike many Western countries, men and women's status in Myanmar are distinctly different. Although Burmese women enjoy equal legal rights to men have a higher religious status. In terms of occupation and Myanmar tradition, women were previously supposed to take care of children and family matters while men focused on business. This attitude is changing, however, and there are now many women in professional occupations. Do you know the traditional costume of Myanmar?
Myanmar clothing is quite distinct from clothing in other parts of the world. So it can come as quite a surprise to many when they see Myanmar men dressed in longji, which is a sheet of cloth worn as a long skirt. Longis vary from casual to very ornate styles and are comfortable and lightweight.
Women usually wear tamine, which comes in many different colors and textures. Myanmar people usually wear traditional clothes in their daily life as they are comfortable, but there's a change as more young Burmese are adapting to wearing Western clothes. Myanmar people are very proud of their traditional dress and feel great confidence when they wear it for special occasions like weddings and ceremonies.
Indeed, they are very beautiful. As we all know, Myanmar is a very diverse country. There are 135 races in Myanmar and 8 major ethnic groups. The 8 major ethnic groups are Kachin, Kaya, Kayen, Chin, Mon, Burma, Rakhine and Shan. Later, some of the brothers and sisters will be modeling, wearing the different ethnic clothes, so please look forward to it.
I'm really looking forward to it. Next, let me share with you a bit about Myanmar delicacies. There are a variety of food and drinks and they are all delicious. Naychi, which is your favorite Myanmar delicacy?
My favorite Myanmar delicacy would be lepato. Lepato, also known as tea leaf salad, is a slightly bitter but truly delicious dish made using tea leaves, sesame seeds, fried peas, garlic, and dried shrimps.
Tea has an enormous place in the cultural heart of the country. That's why most Burmese people love to drink tea. Tea shops are also popular social centers, and it is common practice to have a drink at one each day with friends and catch up. Tea is also offered to any guest who visits a household.
Betel nuts are the second staple of Myanmar food and are consumed at a remarkable speed by most Myanmar men. Sold from stands set up on almost every street, the mild stimulant gained from chewing the nuts is reasonably addictive.
Mohinga is a rice noodle and fish soup from Myanmar and is an essential part of Burmese cuisine. It is considered by many to be the national dish of Myanmar. It is readily available in most parts of the country. In major cities, street hawkers and roadside stalls sell dozens of dishes of mohinga to locals and passers-by. Usually eaten for breakfast, today the dish is being consumed more and more throughout the day.
Mohinga sounds really delicious, but I think onokasue is still my favorite dish. Onokasue is a Burmese dish consisting of wheat noodles in a curried chicken and coconut milk broth. The dish is often garnished with crisp fried bean fritters, sliced raw onions, chilies, crisp noodles, and slices of hard-boiled eggs. It is then zested with lime juice and fish sauce.
Do you know which sport is most popular in Myanmar?
Yes, I think it's Chino. My dad told me he used to play it with his friends when he was much younger.
Among Myanmar's many traditional and cultural games, Chin Long is probably one of the most popular sports in Myanmar. A small ball woven from rattan is tossed into the air and a team of 6 players takes turns to stand in the middle of a circle and see how long the ball can be kept up for. There is no competition. The aim is to simply see the beauty of the game and work as a team. This is extremely popular at festivals and special occasions. It is also very likely you will see Burmese men playing at sites on roads across the country.
May, do you know that the traditional dance of Myanmar is Ushayo and Domo?
Really? I didn't know that.
The Ushayo dance is the essential part of charitable and other traditional Burmese ceremonies. The performer in the Ushayo character dances to the music of traditional Burmese music troops, twirling his traditional Burmese style umbrella. This dance is always performed to amuse the villagers.
Wow, who came up with this dance routine?
Ushayo, also known as Ubagle, is famous for Shayo, the Jolly Joker dance routine, which first appeared in a 1923 film, Abai, an early Burmese language film about rural life. The dance routine was a hit with the audiences and was soon adopted as a standard dance routine in many festive occasions. May, do you know he was also a prominent Burmese Muslim?
Oh yes, there are many famous Burmese Muslims. Before we talk about Burmese Muslims, let me share with you about the religions in Myanmar. Buddhism is the major religion in Myanmar, followed by Christianity and Islam. Myanmar constitution provides equal rights and freedom to everyone, regardless of religion, thus living in harmony for a long time. Now, let me share with the audience some information about Muslims in Myanmar. Muslims arrived in Burma as traders or settlers. In early Burgan era, Arab Muslim merchants landed at the ports such as the Tol, Martaban. Burmese Muslims are the descendants of Muslim people who settled and intermarried with the local Burmese ethnic groups.
Wow, here you can see a beautiful mosque that's been standing for about 100 years.
Naychi, I know that you are very interested in sports, so let me share with you one of the well-known Myanmar Muslim fighter, Jabat Nying. He was the Burmese middleweight fighter and boxer who participated in boxing at the 1952 Summer Olympics. Banyan started boxing at the age of 13 and fought in about 50 matches over 20 years until retiring from fighting at the age of 33.
There are many more things to learn about the Myanmar culture, but this is all we have for today. I hope you have enjoyed and learned something new from this presentation. Thank you and have a wonderful day.